Good morning, church. I'm so glad to have another opportunity to share a devotional with you today. How are you all holding up? What? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. You're all muffled. Oh, right. I need to take these off. I'm sorry. I know that's super cheesy. But isn't this exactly like when we stop listening to the Lord? Let's take a moment to tune the world out and to focus on the Creator of the world instead. Isaiah 45:18 talks about the Creator of the world. It says, "For the Lord is God, and He created the heavens and the earth, and put everything into place. He made the world to be lived in, not to be a place of empty chaos." Now, this verse insists that we have an obligation to God as our Creator. Looking at Genesis 1:2, we know that God had a plan for this space long before He ever breathed life into us. I don't know about you, but I love this time of year. I love spring. It's not super hot out yet. That 100 degrees is coming fast, but right now it's just the perfect temperature. You can drive with the windows down. My favorite flowers in the north are lilacs, and down here in Alabama, it's the wisteria. They just both smell so good. And it's this time of year where they come into season into bloom. I love to open the windows at home and see the trees in the backyard that have those brand new green leaves on them. You know that the green that I'm talking about, it's bright and healthy looking. It's just new. Spring is new each year. I love that clean start. The world that God made is beautiful. Now, the world that we've made of it, the mess that we've made out of through sin, is noisy, and exactly what Paul warned us about in Romans 12. Verse 2 says, "Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect, holy." I enjoy spring, but I also enjoy a spring clean in our house. Our house is small, and storage is at a minimum. Storage space is a premium in our home. So I love to clean out our cabinets and reorganize the pantry. I hunt for what I can donate, what I can toss, and most of the time I look at this stuff and I wonder why I even bothered keeping it. I know what my priorities for those spaces are, but some items seem to sneak their way into the high-value real estate area. When we moved from Michigan to Alabama almost 8 years ago, we were forced to get rid of about 75% of our stuff. We were moving from a 2,400 square foot home with a full basement and a 2-car garage to a 900 square foot 2-bedroom apartment. It was a lot smaller than what we were used to. So we had to get rid of just about everything. And it felt so good to unload all of that excess. Since then, we've moved into a 3-bedroom little house, and it's amazing how much we've reaccumulated in such a short amount of time. Right now, our kitchen is in need of an overhaul. In the food storage area, they're not nested correctly together, and the food containers will spill out of the cabinet if you open the doors sometimes. It makes an even bigger mess. And isn't it like that with our worldly things too? Especially time and our attention. Please take a minute this week to read Romans 12. It is spring and a wonderful time to get into those nooks and crannies of our homes and our lives, and do a little purging. It's amazing when you look at your life through the Word how much excess you'll uncover. Let the Holy Spirit flow into those nooks and crannies, and renew God's creation. I love you, church. I miss you, and I hope I get to see you soon. Bye.